See the shadow on the wall. How could it be standing tall? Guess the shape, that's the frame. Play this fun little game. Who's that figure in the dark? Mystery leaves a mark. Outline tells a hidden truth. Who is hiding in the proof? Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake that holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Silhouettes in the night, guessing the mystery right. Who is it I'm gonna find? Guess the shadow on my mind. Could it be a friend or foe, standing there in shadows glow? Is it someone that I knew? Silhouette shows just a clue. Tracing lines with my eyes, shake the holds a sweet surprise. Guess again, try to see who's this shadow gonna be. In the dark where lights don't reach, silhouettes they start to teach. Every curve and every line, gonna crack this case just fine. Oh! Or is it I'm gonna find? Get the shadow on my mind.
Hey, welcome back to another edition of the Silhouette Game. And tonight we have villain teams. Can you guess that villain team? Some of these are just going to be like a blob. Is there going to be some defining characteristic on the outer edges of that blob that will give you a clue to which villain team it is? I don't know. Oh, we'll have to find out. We might have to do an easy one next week. Although last week's was a fairly hard one too. But we only had a couple. We didn't have a lot of contestants last week. Hey, Outcast, how are you? Are you really ready for villain teams? I will admit, most are Marvel or DC, but there are a couple, or a few, maybe more than a couple. Well, more than a couple that aren't Marvel and DC. Are you ready to guess that villain team silhouette? Maybe. Well, make sure you're hitting that like button and sharing it out. Let's get some more contestants in here so we can get the show on the road. So you can start making your guesses on the villain teams. Like I was saying earlier, some could be just a blob, basically a blob of blackness. Will there be a defining characteristic on the outer edges of that blob to help you distinguish which villain team this is? You will see in the minutes to come. I put out the link to a couple people to remind them. I should grab that link again. Let's copy the link. We're going to put it in. Couple of there we go. We put it out in a couple of let's put it in the Dillard live stream one. See whether we can get some people coming over. Hey, Timothy! I will attempt to dominate. Let's see how this goes. Hey, AI Joshua. Hello, AI Joshua. Do you think you will be able to compute the correct answers for the silhouette game of villain teams? I take it AI Joshua is Joshua. So we do have, I'd say, 3 contestants here. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to guess these blobs of darkness and see which villain teams you? No. Will you be able to guess? Well, here goes. Here is level 1, round 1. Up to you. There we go. And we have answers in the chat. Are those answers correct? Let's find out. Yes, it is. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, or the Brotherhood of Mutants as well. Although at this time it was Evil Mutants, I believe. But they eventually shortened it to the Brotherhood of Mutants. So we have Outcast coming in first. Followed by Joshua. Followed by Tim, who does not appear to be dominating. Although it is only the first round. Now let me guess, was it Magneto that gave it away? Yeah, although, you know, like Magneto, did Magneto ever consider himself evil? Why would he put that in the title of his group? Okay, anyways, bye-bye, Brotherhood. Time for the Sisterhood. No. Time for round 2. Hey, Mike. Thanks for dropping by and hitting that like. Remember, Alpha, we are on villain teams tonight. Well, thanks to Alpha, Tim gets top billing because Alpha did put in his one guess first of Justice Society and then putting Crime Syndicate so Tim could. Although technically the 30-second countdown was done. But I haven't been a stickler for that 30-second countdown, so I got them mixed up. I'm not a DC guy. No, no problem. So Tim gets top billing. You're not either? You're not either DC or a guy? Tim? So Tim dominated round two thanks to Alpha. Although technically I think Alpha dominated it since he got it and then Tim just copied. So round three. And this ain't gonna be free. Yes, we have the Sinister Six. And no domination in this round by Tim. We have Alpha. We have Joshua dominating in second position. And Outcast in third. Okay, bye bye, six. There was no fix. Here's the four for your score. Is AI Joshua or Outcast doing a bid for who they think this team is? Just remember tonight is villain teams. Not just teams, but villain teams. Okay, I'm gonna put the 30-second countdown for Joshua and Outcast. Even if that was who it was, Alpha, unfortunately, the second guess would not count because remember, only one guess per round. And AI Joshua has it with the Frightful Four. And it seems every round thus far is dominated for first place by somebody else. Yes. How how appropriate that I put the Frightful Four in position 4. What a score. Now on with more. Before you get really bored. So now with 5 for the high. Joshua was like, boom shakalaka boom. Any guesses, AI Joshua? Well, I will say we have 2 guesses in this thing that are correct. And one that was close. Yes, it is Skeletor and his minions, or otherwise known as the Evil Warriors. So no, it's not the Horde. So Outcast is coming in with sort of right universe, just wrong crew. Wrong evil crew. So Outcast is in the lead, 2 top positions, so I guess that makes him dominating. So bye bye, Evil Warriors. Now we're up to uh, now we're up to round 6. What will be who will be in for the fix? Oh no. So we just did round 6. Sorry, round 7. Are you going to be on your way to heaven? So a lot of these are, like I said, Marvel and DC. A few aren't. Which ones are and which ones aren't, you'll have to figure out for yourself. Tim for the win. Alpha is watching. Although I've got to put it up, I did a thing on this cotton candy, maple cotton candy. Okay, it looks like I might. Oh, Canadian, yeah. Okay, so we need Alpha and Joshua for a guest for this blob of characters, this blob of blackness. Who is this blob of blackness? X Force. Well, there was one that was very, very close. And X Force is a good guy team. Uh, AI Joshua, so. But you were the closest because it was Marvel, and well, this is the Thunderbolts. Oh, did we skip? Did we skip 5? Because I think we might have skipped 5 because that was 7 out and Elf. I'm gonna have to go back. Did I do 6 instead of 5 when I thought I was on 5? Okay, so this might be. Okay, yeah. This was supposed to be round 5. We did round 6 for round 5. No wonder. Ah, okay, Joshua. Any guesses? Just tell me if you're not going to guess, Joshua. Well, we have a correct guess in the chat. Yes, it is the Legion of Doom. So, Alpha, Outcast, and then Tim. Well, Tim is dominating third place, and Alpha and Outcast are tied for dominating first. Joshua is dominating second place. I thought Solomon's Grindy said this like losers. Uh, well, I got it for you, so. Okay, now we must learn your fate as we go into round number 8. And it is the Wrecking Crew. Not the Wreckers. The Wreckers is a Transformers team and a good guy team, I believe. Although there can be teams in various that have the same name, but in this case, it is Alpha pulling up front for followed by Outcast and then Josh. Okay, well we know the fate for round 8. Will you be fine going into round 9? You have to be a little bit more specific than that, Joshua. But is that your answer, Alpha? Are you guessing the Constructicons? Well, and Joshua, are you going to put in a more specific team of Decepticons? A sub team, if you will, a subgroup or whatever? No? Okay. Well, everybody in the chat is absolutely wrong. It's the Stunticons. You let Tim lead you astray. I guess you could say he dominated that round. Saying what it was. They all look the same. Never heard of them. They were made after the Aerial Bot. Well, in the cartoon, they were made after the Aerial Bots. Because, you know, the Autobots made the Aerobots, you know, to be able to fight in the sky. So, the Decepticons thought, hey, let's beat the Autobots at their own game and make a bunch of cars. Well, and a truck too, so. Vehicles, how about we say? Land vehicles. So no, seems nobody was very fine in round 9. So here we go for 10. So pick up your pens. I don't know. And yeah, I was like, what the? Well, if you know it, you better put it in the chat. Yeah, but remember, if you don't get it first, you don't get the 3 points. Not that you need it. You're at like 500. Yeah, but see, if they copy you, you just know you're superior. Because they got to copy you to get it, right? So you get any points. Okay, I'll start the timer. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is the fearsome 5 from Darkwing Duck. So Joshua gets another first place. Followed by Alpha. Gonna beat my AI. I'm just surprised Tim didn't put something in afterwards. Tim didn't do the copy of it to get third place. They were got dangerous. Yeah, he got dangerous and bit you in the butt. So round 11. Here's hoping you do better than round 7. Well, Alpha, are you putting in your answer now? Oh, And it is The Fearsome Five by DC. A repeat name. In the comics, they're called the Fearsome Five. And this is clearly the comic version. Although I know there's 6 characters, there were 7 characters there, but I think they changed members a couple times. I did that. When I found out there was 2, I just had to put them right together just to really mess you guys up. Hey, we're in round 11. Things are getting hard. So round 12. Maybe I'll decide on that at the end of round 15. Yes, you were a little too early earlier, Tim, with the horde. So Alpha is dominating first place. Outcast is in second place. I think he's dominating that now. And Tim is, of course, still dominating third. At least you're dominating something, Tim. Actually, it's the Scorpion character, I believe. Or Squid. I thought the Imp character would have given it away. Okay, bye-bye. Here we go, round 13. And I don't know what rhymes with 13, so not much rhymes with 13. Cycle Rangers? What are the Cycle Rangers? I know what you mean, though. Yes, it is the Psycho Rangers. Do they ride bicycles? Are there Zords bicycles? I don't correct, yeah. Okay, Josh is in second, followed by Outcast. I guess I'm a little surprised you got that one, but I guess I'm glad that you did. I thought it'd be a hard one to get, but it wasn't. So 14, and we have no idea what rhymes with 14. Yeah, maybe autocorrect robbed them, but I won't. Autocorrect tried to rob them twice, too. Will people go with Joshua, or will they go with for copying? Tim must choose. Boom, 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 boom. Are you taking a guess, Tim? Okay, we're gonna give Tim the 30-second countdown. Nope, you're not taking a guess? Okay. It is the Rogues. Sorry, Alpha. You chose Suicide Squad probably because of Boomerang. Not realizing he was in the Rogues, too. Josh followed by Outcast. And you know what? Nobody got that. For this last round, because it is such a blob, I will give triple points for the first person that if somebody actually gets it, I will give triple points to the number one position. So here goes. And everybody in the chat is absolutely wrong. It's the Squadron Sinister. Or Squadron Supreme. Well, why do you think I said triple points? I should have probably said quadruple points. Give a give me points for a Hive. I will give you a point for that, Joshua. In fact, I'll give everybody a point for that. Who said it? I don't know what round. I forget what round that was. Josh out and Tim. I thought, yeah, there is an evil version. There's a Squadron Supreme, which is definitely the good, supposed to be a good version, although they fight the uh, Avengers a lot, from what I know. Yeah, but that's what the problem with the group. Sometimes they're not all outlined. Um, and but they do have a definitely an evil version in the Marvel universe called the Squadron Sinister. I might have picked the picture of the Squadron Supreme. I don't know. I'm not sure whether there's more or less. That gets so convoluted, in my opinion, for the Squadron Supreme slash Sinister. Yeah, you still wouldn't have got it with the extra points. So let's see, what shall we do for next week? What's topical? What do you mean by what's topical? And technically, you have more than 500 points too. You could actually do do a whole show if you want. You could spend your points and do a whole show. Pick up them all for show. When does the season end? I haven't really decided that yet. I was actually thinking a little bit tonight. I'm gonna try and tally up tonight's points. Uh, okay. Now let me save this. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a what you call it? Do 52 episodes. Take a month break or something like that, and then come back for season two. Does that sound good to people? Yeah. Okay, let's. Well, you know, I do more than just that too. So okay, so let's. Come on, why is this not responding? Okay, I tried to save this, the scoring for this week, and it's being a pain. I was gonna do the tally, but I can't do it right now. I might end up having to go back and look at the scores. Tim, because it doesn't want to seem like it doesn't want to save properly. Let's see. Here. So you're up to 500, just over 500 points, Alpha. Are anybody still here? Hello. Okay. Okay, okay. Just nobody was saying anything, so let's see. Let me write this down. What I've got here that I can see. So, Alpha, what's the topic tonight on Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition? Is who we got out. Josh. And Alpha. Outcast. Outcast got a 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 2. Josh got a 2, 2, 3, and a 1. Tim got a 1, 3, and a 1. Alpha got a 3, a 3, 2, and a 3. I don't have 5,000 points yet. The topic is fast food. Oh, you want to spend 500 points and do now just remember you yourself cannot participate in that because you will be picking them. Oh, fast food. I thought that was last week. Oh, you want to get me to do a dare? Do you have any idea what the dare is going to be yet? Oh, that was last one. It's Chuck Dixon tribute today. Tribute day. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so unfortunately the scoring has frozen on me. Well, I tried to save it, which is ridiculous. Restart the program. So I'm gonna have to look at the episode, go over it to get the rest of the scoring. Um, but with what I have here, Alpha's got 9, 11 points more, a minimum of 11 points more. Tim, you have a minimum of 5, 6. Oh, and Outcast, if you notice, you did move up into third place with last week's stuff. This shall you get you to go further. So 3, 6, 10. You have a minimum of 12 outcasts. So you'll let spread your lead for between you and Trusty. And Josh, you have a minimum of 9 points. Obviously, you guys got all those. So you're closing it. You'll be closing in on the 200 soon, and then that's probably thing. So you have 500 points right now. Just over 500 points, Alpha. I don't think you're reaching 5,000 this season. And it's possible, of course, but I think it's only possible by trying to get use the 500 point thing and trying to get people to only get 1 to 30 points at least. Given out. Because I don't think I will let. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna let the points go over into the next season. I think that's a good idea from Gillett for sure. You gotta spend your points at the end of the season. And we are on episode 31, so we got another. I'll just try to get the commission then. Yeah, you should be able to do that for sure. I wonder whether Joshua. You know what? I technically it's an AI Joshua. It's not the normal Joshua Hughes. Should I make a different thing on here and start it for AI Joshua? AI Joshua's points do not go to Joshua Hughes. That seems fair, right? Yeah, I can answer questions for him. Yes, but do we know 100% that that is Joshua Hughes' account? Or just somebody impersonating him? Because there has been that has been done. Are we going to be able to spend our points during a month off, or it has to be before that? Obviously, you'll be getting points on the last episode of the season. So I will definitely allow a little bit of time to decide what you want to spend your points on a week or two after that, for sure. But yeah, I would say you would have to spend them before the start of the next season. But, you know, you are at 100 and what there? You're at 127. You might be able to get up to, it's hard to say, if you come and participate for the next 21 weeks. You might be able, I think you might be able to get close, if not 300 points. And probably for next season, we're going to be redoing the point, well, not the point system, but in fact, I might do some of that right here, right now. 2 points. You know what? I'm going to change this top one to, we'll do some changes actually right here. That's a, one, and since I don't think anybody, the timer's not necessarily in play. Now, for a single point, you can get a hint. I'm taking the get a shout out because I have no idea what I meant by that, anyways. Somebody suggested it, but I doubt anybody's timing anybody out. Doesn't seem like that type of crowd yet, but I'm gonna take out the infinite guesses. It's not worth the infant guesses, worth the points, you mean? Okay, so uh, what if I put this in the 10.1? How many trading cards do you have? I made up 7 for my original 7 things. That's one set. I have another 4 that I've recently created. Then we have the Joe King Canadian Shield 1. That's another 2. Then I have the fan editions of Canadian Shield. That's another 2. So 7, 11, about 15 technically. I can show them off at some point. I'll make sure to have them next week to show off. Okay. Now, is 10 points for the next 5 rounds multiply your points by 2? Does that sound better than for the 15 points? Because, well, if you're getting top billing, 15, that's, you can get 30 points, spend 10, possibly get 30. Three and three, 6, 12. You'd have to get 2 right to make it get 2 extra points. Top billing. I guess the next one really is the 40.1. Do you think all rounds infinite guesses for 40 points? I'm bad at math. Or should I just take that out altogether? The all rounds infinite guesses. I'm going to take this 30.1. Move it down here. Joshua Hughes. Is Alpha cashing in his points? No, he's not, Joshua. You're not that lucky. Joshua, what happened to your picture? You're just a J now. But I was talking about this 40.1, all rounds, infinite guesses. Yeah, but this one has a wrench, so it's the real Joshua. Okay, so I just reduced. Okay, does that guy seem better to you for points? At least for the first half. For this. Okay, well, and then of course, well, for 500 points too, Alpha, you can get a comic mailed to you, Canadian Shield or all that. Get a free Cross Comics comic mailed to you, only U.S. and Canada. Yeah, you get picked from one of the three for the 500 points. I should be saying nothing crude in 750 points too. Can you read that, Alpha? Okay, well, let me know when you're done reading or. Yeah. I'll let you see the other one again. I know you can't see the 30 points. Hey, Dillard, how are you? What you want? Oh, I was just putting in that that's what's happening. But that was an hour ago. We did the whole thing. It was villain teams. I was just trying to get more people here. More people participating. But how are you? You're dying? How are you? Oh, Dillard, I should show you something. Um, I got that AI program. I fed in your avatar and I got two different results. And no, I can't see that you're dying. Oh, I gotta download them, don't I? Or didn't I? Did I download them? I'm not sure whether I downloaded them or not. Yeah, here I did. Here's the one. Ooh, no. Somehow it had your name and it spelled it completely wrong. And with this second one, I put smoking. And here's what it did. What it gave me. The first one or the second one? I just Netflix, dude. I just gave it your avatar, and like I said, go. What Dylan put? What the hell is? Supposed to be you smoking a cigarette based off of your avatar? I know, looks nothing like you. Or like Timo. Dylan. But I just gotta laugh at the first one because had your name and put two D's and one L when it should have been put. Hey Elk, how are you? You missed the thing. Timothy closed his gap a little bit. I'm not sure whether he caught up to you or not, because you guys are 22 points away, and I don't know how many points he got this week, because I have to go back and check, because you got a minimum of 5, 6. And that's with over half the points. So you probably got close the gap under 10. You need to close. Okay. Cool. Yes, anyways, I guess I'm gonna end here. Been doing I don't know what for the last half hour. Thanks for stopping by, Dillard. Everybody, make sure you hit the like, share this out, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to end for now. So, catch y'all later. Bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great, wonderful day. Everyone showed up an hour late. Yeah. Gave you more room to dominate, Alpha. So we'll hopefully see you guys all Saturday morning for drawing up Insecto. God bless. Peace.